Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, we're gonna do a quick video tonight. It is going to be sharing what's left in my rollovers bag for this year, because at the end of the month, fun fact, all of these books are either gonna get unhauled or go back on my TBR for 2023 to get ready for Bookmas. But before they go back, I want to make sure that I am looking through them, giving them chances, and then if there's anything that I'm not going to read or I'm not going to like, I want to just go ahead and unhaul it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you all the books that are in here, and then of the ones that I have not started reading, I'm going to do a little try a chapter. Now the other day I did a try a chapter reading vlog, which was so fun, like doing the cute little clips and like aesthetic poses and stuff. This is literally just going to be me showing you what's in here, and then I will go away, I'll read the first chapter of each of the books I haven't started yet, and then I will come back and talk to you about like what I thought of them, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I'm unhauling, and what I'm keeping. And that's just going to be what this video is like. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm just going to do this reaching in and just will surprise myself with whatever's in here. So first thing is Positive Intelligence. I have not started this book, but I was really excited about it. It's all about leadership, and the little tagline says why only 20% of teams and individuals achieve their true potential and how you can achieve yours. I really want to read this. So this will be one of the books that I try a chapter in. So we'll talk about this again in a little bit. I really enjoy leadership books. I don't read them as often as I probably should, but the ones that I've read, I've really loved. And so I would love to find more that I can implement and apply in my life and just get better in general. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, next we have another one I haven't started. We have Wallace in Love. This is a biography about, what is her name? I always forget it. Bessie Wallace Warfield. So I have not started this, so I'm just going to read a chapter. I really do want to read this one, so I hope that I like the first chapter, but this will be part of my little try a chapter vibe going on. All right, picking up with this one, this is Catalyst. From what I remember, this is about a girl who goes to a high school where they really care about like your grades, what school, like what college you get into. And I don't remember what the situation is, but basically she's wondering if she has what it takes to be a super prestigious kid. And I have not started this one, so we'll read chapter 1 of this and see what I think. I'm hopeful that this will be good because I could use a short fiction story. That would be nice. Let's go to another one that I've not started because these other ones may have been started already, I think. Okay, this is the last one I've not started, and it is called A Minute to Midnight. I don't remember what this is about, but I got it in a little free library. It is huge. It was supposed to be like a prompt for a book over 400 pages or something like that, and I never read it. Never even started it. So we're going to read chapter 1 tonight, which will be very interesting to see if I like it. Do I like the writing style? Do I like the story? Is there enough of a plot for me to keep it? Otherwise, it can get unhauled. But I'm excited to get into that. Now, I believe the rest of these books I've started, so I will not be trying a chapter because I've already tried a chapter. But they are still in the rollovers bag. I would say they will either be unhauled or they will be... Hopefully they'll either be read, unhauled, or added to the TBR for 2023, but this is what's in the rollovers bag right now. You guys know, if you've seen any of my recent videos, No God But One, I do want to read this. It's just not happening right now. I want to be able to be focused when I read it. The next book is Blackout by Candace Owens. I'm really enjoying this. I read it the other day for, I believe it was a reading sprint. I was reading this. And I'm enjoying it. It's very quick moving and I've made good progress, but this is one that I've already started, obviously already started, and I won't be trying a chapter because I already have. The next book is Grit. My sister got me this. She spoke extremely highly of this book. I think I've only read a chapter of this. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm like in the middle of a chapter. I don't even know. We'll see what I think of this, but it's not going to be part of the try a chapter. And then we have, this was from a TBR a few months ago, Girl Meets Change. I made some decent progress, but I obviously didn't finish it. So it's in the rollovers bag. It'll either get unhauled, read, or added back to the TBR for 2023. We shall see. And then the last book in this bag is Written on the Heart, which this was an old school book. And there is a good chance that I'm just going to put this back in with my college books like I did with some of my other books in the last video. Just because I'm not really feeling like I'm going to read this anytime soon. But I still want to keep it for reference. So that's the situation with that. But let me show you the piles. So we have these 5 books that I have started that I will not be continuing in this video, but they're going back in the bag until either I read them or they get put back on the TBR for 2023. And then these are the books that I will be trying a chapter. So we have Positive Intelligence, Wallace in Love, Catalyst, and A Minute to Midnight. And I'm very interested to see what I think of these because I had high hopes for all of them, but just haven't gotten to them. So we'll see. Am I going to like these or am I going to need to unhaul all of them? We shall see what happens, but I'm going to go do that and I will get back to you guys later and share my thoughts on each of these. Okay guys, sorry the lighting has kind of changed. It's a little bit later now, but I finished the first chapters of these 4 books, sort of. Let me explain what I mean by that. So I kind of skimmed Positive Intelligence and I'm not sure how I feel about this. It was very much like just a lot of statistics and research and not really like tips or information that I can use. It's just kind of like what the author found when they were looking into this stuff. So I'm not sure how I feel about this, and honestly, I'm not excited about reading it anymore. Like, I feel like instead of this, I would much rather pick up Multipliers or Excellence Wins or something as a reread than to read this. So I think I might unhaul this. And I'm kind of disappointed about that, but also glad to get rid of something else because I really am trying to unhaul a lot so I can get new books for the new year. So this is a probably not, and I'm just going to put it in my unhaul pile right here. The next book I was excited about-ish. It's a biography, so I was kind of thinking like might not be my thing because I don't love biographies. And I started reading chapter 1 and I didn't finish it. And I feel bad to say this, but I don't think I'm going to like this at all just based off of the way that it started out. It's just kind of not what I was expecting it to be. So not really interested. And I'm going to go ahead and unhaul this, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on what I get out of it. The next book. I also did not finish chapter 1. I really tried. I was like, there were a few things. It was very poetic in the writing style and then just kind of like awkward. And I don't really want to read this now. So also unhauling this. The only book that I am considering reading, and I do think that the first chapter was intriguing and I'm decently interested in the book, is A Minute to Midnight. This will probably end up on my TBR for 2023, but I could read it in the next month. I don't know if that's going to happen. Like I said, it'll probably end up on that TBR, but there were some things I had problems with, but this was the most interesting of the 4, and I think I would like to give it a little bit more of a chance and see what's going on in the story. So this is the only one that survived this, what's it called? Try a chapter. So, I don't know. I'm kind of happy with that because now I have a pretty good stack of books I'm unhauling. And I now know that I don't really want to read these 3. And those are 3 less that I can keep on my shelves and in my rollovers bag. And I can then instead focus on books I really want to read. So it's always a good thing. On that note, I'm gonna get going, and that's everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my thoughts or hearing my thoughts on those books. I will be back tomorrow with reading sprints and the next day with another video. But until then, I am gonna get going, and I hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!